thanks to Bayou for sponsoring today's video. Hey guys, welcome back, Hayley here. So today, we're gonna get fashionable, we're gonna get into some streetwear. I know I genuinely say that I'm excited to unbox figures at the start of every video. I just really like anime figures, so sue me. I'm always excited. But today, these are three very, very cool, very fashionable ladies. These are three Saitom figures, all kind of dressed in super cool, streetwear-y fashion, way more fashionable than me. And I'm very excited to get into all of them. Now, if you don't know, Saitom is a fairly popular Japanese illustrator. A few of his designs are fairly well known. I think Xenoblade Chronicles is probably his most well-known work, but he also does a lot of like original illustrations, and one of which is this beautiful art book, DF. And DF, I think, stands for Demon Fashion? Devil Fashion? Probably Demon Girl Fashion? Something like that. But this is an entire art book of demon girls? I mean, like, she's got like ears, so I guess also like cat girls. Yeah, this is an entire art book of demon girls being very fashionable, and figure companies have taken note. And they've released figures of these characters, which is amazing because the illustrations are beautiful and their outfits are beautiful. And yeah, I can't wait. Let's get into it. So the first figure I have to open today, I'm very excited for, and it is based off of this beautiful illustration of a character called Stella. And she is just the cutest, most fashionable person ever. I'm obsessed with the pink hair, the red horns, the pink puffer jacket with the galaxy in the back. Her like jeans underwear is a little much, but it's still super cute. Let's get the actual figure, because I'm very excited to get her out. So here is the figure. This is the 1/7 scale painted figure of Stella by Max Factory, and she retailed for 15,700 yen, which is quite expensive, but she's a 1/7, and I trust Max Factory to deliver on her amazing outfit details, and I'm hoping they did deliver. Hey everyone, Editor Hayley here. Unfortunately, the audio for the next section was really scuffed, so I've had to re-record it. But basically, I was originally going to get it off Army, but I am a giant moron and I basically lost the pre-order because I was trying to screw around and combine different orders and I didn't pay it on time. So, a clown. I ended up paying 22,000 yen for her on Yahoo Japan auctions the week that she released, but the worst thing about this is that I didn't get her beautiful, amazing bonus poster. I'm glad I paid the 22k yen though, because looking at her aftermarket now, she's 37,000 on J-Figure, 37,000 on Solaris, and about 25 to 26k on the auctions. So ultimately, not too bad. The name Stella is ruined for me because of Arash from FGO and just screaming out like, Stella! I can't not be thinking about that when I think of Stella. So first out is her base, which is very simple, but super effective. I love the shades of pink. Yeah, she's beautiful. She's certified amazing. I'm blown away. So I see this figure a lot on Instagram and on the anime figure subreddits. She's very popular and rightly so, but just seeing her in person, like, this figure is amazing. It's so beautiful. The sculpting is on another level. Max Factory absolutely nailed the sculpting of all of the different fabrics, the puffer jacket to the singlet to the jean shorts, the shoes, the hair, the coloring is also amazing. I love all of the different finishes they've got on the paint, like how her puffer jacket is metallic and her horns are metallic, but her hair's a little bit more matte and her hair has this really nice white highlight and purple ends to it. She's beautiful. There are so many really nice details on her as well. Her face is detailed beautifully. I love her heart pupils. I also love that her horns and her tails are actually like dripping, like they're made out of liquid. There's beautiful details on the outfits, like all of the zippers, buttons, cuffs, her choker, her belt, her shoes. There are just beautiful sculpted and painted details on all of it. Max Factory really knocked it out of the park. Like, I already really liked Max Factory. I love all of my Max Factory figures. Chio and the Shuten Doji are two of my favorite figures, and this is like cemented Max Factory as like, I don't know, top tier figure manufacturer for me. This is amazing. I literally am trying to find something to fault and I can't. The only criticism I have of this figure, and it's not even with Max Factory, it's just with the illustration, is I just think her zip should have been done up on her like underwear, because it's a little much to leave your fly open like that. But honestly, apart from that, this figure is amazing. It is beautiful. I love the pink. I feel like I'm just sitting here telling you how much I love everything about it. And that's really all I have to say. If this kind of fashion and kind of revealing cute demon girl figure is up your alley, then I really recommend picking her up. Like, she's beautiful. After months of having her box there taunting me, I'm so happy that she's out and I just get to like look at her. Today's video was sponsored by Bai. Bai is a proxy shipping service that lets you buy goods from Japan that you otherwise wouldn't be able to. They handle all the hard stuff for you, so you don't even need to know any Japanese in order to get some great deals on secondhand anime figures or merch. Bai supports some of the biggest Japanese marketplaces such as Yahoo Japan Auctions, Rakuten, Mercari, and Amazon JP. And once any items you buy have been delivered to Bai, they offer a wide option of international shipping as well, such as DHL, FedEx, EMS, or Surface. And fellow Australians, I'm happy to report that EMS is back on to Australia. Bai also offers a ton of additional helpful services such as the Add to Bai browser extension, package consolidation, and different protective packaging options as well. This makes it as easy as possible to help you get your Holy Grail figure, Spikes family merch, or even that giant Kumo from Japan to your door. If you use the link in the description down below, you can get 2,000 yen off of your first Bai order. Thanks again for Bai for sponsoring today's video. Let's move on to our second figure, and it is also from DF. And honestly, I'm super surprised that Max Factory picked this design up, because I think Stella was already a little bit too not safe for work for Max Factory. Like, she's a little revealing, guys, and this one's even more so because the next figure is this lady. This is Luphia, who is absolutely rocking it out in a bikini and a metallic silver puffer jacket with the cutest matching hat. And she's very similar to Stella. She's got horns, but she's got this beautiful purpley blue hair. And yeah, she's an absolute queen, but like, God, she's half naked. So I don't know how Max Factory is gonna pull it off, because I don't think she's a cast off. So we'll see. Here is the box. It's a very odd shaped box. It's kind of a square, really flat. And I can see her in there. I didn't know that she'd come with such an extravagant base. All right, so this is the base. It's so extra. It says DF, which I think we established stands for demon fashion, demon girl fashion. It's got like a fur base. It's a lot. I think it's super cool. Let me check if that was in the prototype images. Okay, I just looked through all of the product images that were on AmiAmi, and I do not see this base in any of them. So it's kind of really cool that they threw in such an elaborate base. I feel like figure manufacturers usually go the other way, where they don't show you a base and then you get like a really shitty base. But this is awesome. Let's get Luphia herself out. She's quite heavy. She weighs a ton. Jesus. All right, so first impressions, she's amazing. I just saw the like metallic finish of her hat and her puffer jacket, and I am so impressed. So like the Stella, the sculpting of this figure is beautiful. They once again absolutely nailed the fabric finish of her puffer jacket. And there's also some really impressive body sculpting of her like stomach and thighs and everything. I'm also absolutely in love with her hair sculpt and coloring. I love all the different strands of her hair, and I love the color gradient throughout it. The coloring of the jacket and the other outfit pieces are also stunning. I'm obsessed with her shoes. They've got different textures and finishes. Like, it actually just looks like a real pair of sneakers. Her face is also really cute. I love her eyes. But this is where we get to I guess the most controversial thing about Luphia, which is that in the artwork, she's kind of taking her gloves off with her mouth, like she's ripping it out. But on the figure, the glove doesn't attach to the mouth. At least mine doesn't. And I saw a few comments on her My Figure Collection page asking if it should. Mine doesn't. And so on mine, it looks a little weird. It looks like she's smelling her fingertip, or she's just got her fingertip on her nose. Definitely not as nice as if it had been coming out of her mouth. She's also obviously showing a lot of skin for a non-R18 figure, like just a Max Factory figure. They've done a pretty good job of, like, I guess, keeping her bits hidden. It's very like Barbie-esque in that there's just kind of nothing there, and she's got her tail between her legs, but her legs are very thermally closed, so they can get away with not calling it an R18 figure, but it's very on the line, you know. So I actually didn't talk about price. So Luphia retails for 18,000 yen, so she's a little bit more than Stella, but her aftermarket is still about retail on Yahoo Japan auctions. So if you do like her, you can pick her up. I don't think that she's as nice as Stella. The glove thing kind of kills it for me a little bit. It's a shame because the rest of her is really nice. After thinking that it looks like she's smelling her fingertips, all I can think of now is that she's smelling her fingertips, which, I don't know, that's a bit of a weird thing for a figure to do. But besides that one thing, she's amazing. I'm very glad I picked her up, and I also really like the base. I think she looks awesome on the base. The only problem with that is that the base takes up so much extra space on a shelf. So I'm still thinking, do I display her without the base? Maybe if I can put Stella on the base as well, behind her, then they'll look quite good together. Let me try that. I didn't really think that through because Stella has her own base, so she wouldn't fit on there. But if they had pegs in for Stella to stand behind Luphia, oh, that would be awesome. Wouldn't that look nice? Something like that. Oh. So thank you, Max Factory, for gracing us with two beautiful, beautiful figures. But we do have a third one to unbox in the video that is also a figure based off of Saitom's art. But this time it is a Skytube figure. So this is the Skytube Usada Mimi. I believe this is a 1/6 figure. So because this is a Skytube figure, it is cast offable, unlike the Max Factory ones, but I will be leaving her cast on for this video. And that's how I prefer to display her anyway. So Usada Mimi, I think, is the sister of Usada Yu, which is another original character by Saitom that has two Skytube figures, one pink and one black version, and I love both of these. They're one of my holy grail figures, but they're very, very expensive. But when I saw like this one go for pre-order, I really like her design as well, so I picked her up. And one day I hope to bring the sisters together so they can look cute together, but we'll see. It's very expensive to get the Usada Yu one, so fingers crossed. But for now, we have Mimi. So this figure retailed for 18,800 yen, which makes her about the same price as Luphia, so it will be interesting to compare the quality. This figure's gone up a little in the aftermarket. Looking it up on Yahoo Japan auctions, she goes for about 25,000 yen. So yeah. This one was an instant pre-order for me because I thought her design was so cute. She'll fit right in with the other two DF ladies because she's got this super cute pearl metallic jacket and like a cute kind of gamer theme to the whole thing. Anyway, let's just open her up and take a look, and I'm sure you'll get what I mean. So with the figure, we get this cute little postcard. So first up at the base is this super cute pixel heart. It's got like the pixel edges. The Usada Yu one also has a pixel heart base, so they would go really cute together if I had both. There's also this cute little pixel shield. It's got a bunny on it because she is a bunny girl. And I think that fits onto the base somehow too. It goes on like that. Okay, she's absolutely covered with protective plastic, so this is gonna take some time. That took like 10 minutes to put her together. That was very stressful. That was a very not enjoyable 10 minutes of putting her together. Well, it was kind of enjoyable because half the time I was like looking at her and all of her parts and being like, wow, the detail's amazing, this figure's amazing. And the other half of me was just trying not to break it. Now, because she is a Skytube figure and she is cast off, you can take her little studded bikini off, and I believe you can take the bottoms off as well. But that means that this puffer jacket is a piece that you can take off. And then like the bikini connects in the back, and they had plastic, protective plastic all through all of the parts. So I basically had to completely disassemble her to take all the plastic off and then re-put everything on. And that was very, very stressful. I really don't like putting the puffer jacket on and off. You kind of have to clip it onto her shoulders and her arms fit in. It felt really horrible. I never want to do that again. But now that I have put her together, oh my god, she is beautiful. She's like, the quality it's amazing. So I have to dock points for a bit of a stressful assembly, but I think the details on this Skytube figure are probably slightly nicer than the Max Factory ones, the other two I unboxed. I just think that the puffer jacket is amazing. The sculpt work on the jacket alone is stunning. There are so many amazing details on it. There's a little keychain that actually just is a keychain. It's so cute. I love the print on the back, the little label in the back, and the metallic pearlescent finish on the jacket. It's beautiful. I love it. I love all the details in her little gaming console that hangs off her, and the details on her shoes are amazing. All of the different textures, finishes, and the sculpting on that is superb. It's super trendy right now, but she's also got the real fishnet stockings, which are a really nice touch. Her face and hair are sculpted and colored beautifully as well. And I really like the cute little mask that she's got. I'm not sure if the mask is like a pandemic reference or not, whether it was drawn in after everyone started wearing masks or if she was always gonna wear a mask. Either way, it's like a cute addition to her outfit. The one thing I don't like about this figure, and I already knew this from the prototype images, is that they included this really cute shield, but like I feel like it's facing the wrong way. Like if you look at her from the front, you can actually barely see the shield design. So I just think it's rotated incorrectly, and I don't understand why it's facing the way that it is. I think it's a bit silly. Yeah, I think that just makes the shield pointless because it doesn't add any color when you're looking at her. It's almost like a two-dimensional line. But apart from that, I think she is so cute and so beautiful. And oh my god, it really makes me want her sister. Like I really want the two of them together. Oh. I highly recommend Usada Mimi if this kind of streetwear-y bunny girl gamer figure aesthetic is your aesthetic. She's amazing. Very finicky and hard to put together, very dangerous, especially all these straps, and I could see myself breaking them very easily. But apart from that, I do recommend her. I saw a comment on her My Figure collection which was wondering if they'd make a recolor, and I think that's such an interesting idea because her sister has a pink and a black version, and I think the pink's the recolor. So if they made a recolor of Mimi, I think they suggested it might be a light blue. Oh, that would be so cute. Dangerously cute. But yeah, those are the 3 streetwear queens I wanted to unbox in this video. I'm so happy I finally have all of them open and I can put them all on a shelf together and start like a streetwear puffer jacket shelf. I do also have a Patreon where it's $1 to join if you'd like to see some exclusive videos that I don't post here on YouTube, usually of figures that I can't show on YouTube. But otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye! A big huge thank you to Rio, Zach, Leonidas, Honey, Mr. Dan, Sarah, Neonyan, Furkan, Retro Richie, Sleepy Quinny, Barika, Eduardo, and Tattletale, as well as all these fabulous names on the screen.